Don't be the one texting her first.
Nope.
Don't be the one saying I love you first.
Nope.
My little trick is put the text conversation on mute. So you're not constantly, so that way you're not just do not disturb because it shows do not disturb. Put the conversation on mute.
You can turn that off.
Mute. So that way you don't get the notifications, but you're not on D&D. Never try to sleep with her the first date.
Don't even kiss her on the first date.
Forehead kiss. You want to be as unavailable as humanly possible for a long time.
That's unattractive.
Not as unavailable as
with
humanly possible.
With your time.
No, because if I go to message
that's unattractive.
him, I want a dude that messages me back somewhat regularly.
Okay.
Like,
you just have community. I'm not saying cut all
have the
communication.
conversation on mute. That is a great idea.
You want to be as unavailable as possible so she's fighting for your attention because there's no other guy that she's doing that with. Free game.
I feel like that's a game, though. I feel like that's too much of a game, though.
It's not.
That's how it is.
But
are you talking about your time?
Switch it from a game.
Are you talking about time or texting?
Switch it from a game to as how a guy should be living his life.
It's just reality.
He should be busy and not texting her back.
It's not about the texting, though. I'm talking about, like, your time. Are you being unavailable to, like, see me on dates as much as possible? Like, are you purposely...
You should be busy as a guy. First off.
Yes.
You should just...
chasing your goals.
What I'm telling guys to do, if you are not that guy, you better become that guy and, fake it until you are that guy.
Get hobbies, get a job, go to the gym, get things that get you busy. So...
You become that guy because most other guys
there should be a 72-hour
Now, I'm saying if you have the time... Don't not see her because you want to portray that you're busy. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't ignore her.
You're gonna see her. Yes.
Hold on. There's a 72-hour rule, right? So if you're scheduling a date with someone within the first 5 dates, you should have a 72-hour rule. Hey, I'd love to grab dinner. I'm busy for the next 2 days. Would you be free Wednesday or Thursday so we could grab dinner? Mm-hmm. Like, that indicates that you have something going on.
It just boils down
just
to
plan it out.
Don't be overly available. That's literally the bottom line. Do
not
be overly available.
Yes. Busy.
Yes, you should be busy.
I mean, you need to be busy, but you still need to have make the time for her, right?
Exactly.
That's what she's gonna
That's
do.
what I'm saying.
Don't be overly available.
That's where I'm coming from.
Gage has hit the nail on the head. Do not be overly available. So
then what are you gonna think? What are you gonna think about that?
It should not be with a guy who's like, hey, I want to take you out for dinner. Any day this week works for me. Just let me know what day works for you, and I will make myself free. No, when I have a guy that says,
I'm not choosing when I'm seeing you.
I'd love to take you. I'd love to take you out for dinner. Can you make Wednesday or Thursday work? That allows the girl to say, oh, okay, you know what? I can free up myself on Thursday. Like, as a guy, you should never be, as a person, you should never be overly available.
My little toxic hack for that, because if a girl says, oh, Wednesday doesn't work for me, I usually say, hey, I have a busy schedule this week. What nights work for you? And I'll see if it aligns with my schedule.
No, I see through that.
You'd be surprised.
I like the guys that give me a window.
I mean, I've tried it both ways where I'm like, hey, 7 o'clock Wednesday night, and the girl actually might be busy. But if I say, I've got a busy schedule this week, what are a couple of nights that work for you?
I feel like that works really well for like the women that are also very busy like that. That also like the women that you're wanting that's working on herself and that's not also
split test it, guys. Do both.
Okay. Yeah.
Emma, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I have a high quality guy and I keep myself very busy, most nights
that's what I'm saying,
I have
too.
plans. But if I have a guy that messages me who I'm really interested in and he says, hey, I have Wednesday available and I'd love to take you out for dinner. Does 7 o'clock work for you?
And if I
will make that time work.
But I'm in a different area of work. So if I work that night, I want to be able to have the opportunity to be like, no, I can't that night. I'm working. But so I like the way you worded it because then it gives us an opportunity to be like, yeah, this day works because I'm...
retain the power because you let them know that you are busy.
But correct me if I'm wrong, but if it's a guy that you're interested enough in and he says, hey, can I take you out for coffee Thursday or can I take you out for lunch? You will make that work.
Yes. You'll
right?
If it's a guy...
If I don't work, yes.
Yeah,
well... I'm just saying, like, I know girls that, like, you bartend, right? Mm-hmm. You could possibly have your shift covered. So if it's a guy that you know says, hey, I've got Wednesday or...
But is he going to pay my rent?
I've got Wednesday or next Monday.
Yeah, I was going to say, he better be that guy.
Well, he's like, hey, I've got Wednesday available. Otherwise, next Monday is available. You will probably try to free up yourself.
So, guys, I've done this a lot.
I'm interested. Guys should do a blind test and let us know how it works out. Get two girls that you match with and do both.
I've done both. So I like the happy medium, because if you say, here's what usually happens when you say, hey, Wednesday, 7 o'clock, be ready. There's a 50-50 chance it's going to work. Okay. That means she's either going to be actually busy working, doing something.
Dude, not even 50-50, because girls don't even like dudes like that.
Well,
like,
okay.
The odds are you're not
you
even
have, you have an A or B option.
Dude.
You have a 50-50. If you're not that guy, it's definitely not 50-50. Okay. You have a 50-50 option if it's going to go right or wrong. I don't like those odds. So she could reply back with something that says, oh, I'm busy that night. If she does that, you say, now's the time where you respond with another time that works for you as a guy. And you're kind of training her to just respond in a correct way.
As a female, if I'm super interested in a guy and he says, hey, Wednesday dinner, 7 o'clock, I'll say, hey, I've got plans. I can't make that work. What about Thursday or Friday?
You'd be surprised how many girls don't think like that, just naturally. They don't have that, like, just natural. Most girls
There's a difference in the girls that are really interested in the girls that are just entertaining.
No, even the girls that are really interested in you, you just got to train them in a way that says, look, if I invite you to something, you're going to respond with a time that works for you instead of us having to play a back and forth game. And a lot of times people don't even realize they're doing it. But if you go with my original option, if you say, I'm a little busy this week, what's a couple of times that'll work for you, and I'll see if it aligns with my schedule. Sometimes I'll purposely say, no, I'm not available those 2 nights, and then force her to make something.
Facts. And some boys, sometimes you got to fake it. Just fake it, because I know the girls are going to say, oh, I can see right through it, but sometimes you just got to fake it.
Fake it till you make it.
Hey, you agree.
If you're not that guy, you better act like that guy.
It's better to fake it to be the busy guy than to be the overly available guy.
I agree with that.
I'm surprised y'all agree. I thought you were going to be like, nah, I see right through that.
No, because they're going to give you game.
We may see through it, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt rather than...
They might see through it.
If I go
you will at least get an opportunity versus the guy that's like, I'm available every single night. Let me know what night works for you. I'm like, ooh, no.
They might see through it. But I promise you, 99% of other people are not going to see through that.
Yeah, we're the 1%ers.
There we go. Point blank, period. Do not be overly available.
Do not